Hello everyone, Ferb here, and welcome back to episode 16 of Factorio. How's it going, guys? Oh, I bet you guys were all wondering, oh, what's Ferb gonna do with the whole assembly line? Well, the assembly line's going pretty good, as you can see. We've actually got a lot of stuff done on the assembly line. We ended off, I believe. Oh, did we end up making? I don't know if we even got to the point where we crafted the green science yet. I'm not sure, but for sure steel is all new, and it's actually, steel is one of those ones that's actually expandable. If I take a look at my blueprints somewhere in here, there we go. I've actually got a blueprint to expand steel if we need to, so that's pretty cool. If we continue on, we got gears for the different belts, which are used, well, actually these belts are just here. Yeah, because we've got belts being made over here, but they're specifically for green science. Here we've got the these are our fast belts right here, so that's cool. We got different inserters here being made, but these are specifically to make these inserters, which are used for the blue science packs. If we continue along, we've got the red circuit production here. This is currently our only red circuit production and would be a little bit difficult to expand, but we could expand down if we need to. Here we've got just a couple. I tried to fit in a few things, just like small little things that we're going to that are going to come in handy. So for example, one of them is right here, and it's the electrical furnace maker, basically. So that's there. You can see, even though it's just sort of crammed in this one spot, it still looks a lot nicer in general than everything else that we had. Even over here, where machines get a little wonky because of the way things have to happen here, it still looks pretty decent. Even though, you know, we've got gears coming out here being split once over here, and once out over onto here. So, you know, it's a little bit of a challenge, but it works. You can see here we've got repair packs, just a lot of repair packs. We've got our different things here. So for example, we've got our fast underground belts, which I have auto crafting, and we've got our fast splitters, which I've got auto crafting. We've also got rails auto crafting. We've got medium electric poles here, and we've got piercing shotgun shells there. So I'd say we're doing pretty good, and we've got all the different things we're going to need. We've got the blue science and all that, and the purple science packs all coming up here, and they're all joining up, and we've got this giant freaking science area here. Like, just take a look at this. How about we character logistics slots? Sure, let's do that. Look at that. Look how fast that's going. And you can see all the belts, all stuff's just flowing in through the belts. You can see, for example, here, there's no actual science packs being created at the moment. I'm still just using up the ones from down at the old base, which we're going to go take a look at that area in a bit. Yeah. You can see also, currently, I don't have any batteries being crafted, so we just got this chest here. But we're going to get to that in a little bit. This episode, actually. We should get to it this episode. Also, over here, let's just continue the tour. We've got plastic coming in right down here. We've got... Oh, there we go. See, that's already done. Pretty cool. We've got stone coming in here, and that just goes along and joins the thing. You can see we've got a station now for stone right here, so that's pretty good. We got that all hooked up. We've actually got double rail that runs all the way along and up this way. You can see right here we've got just a storage area for trains. So for example, this is just my transport train, so I can call it over to a place and take it around. This one is actually for a future project that's just not currently running right now, so I just have it parked up there. You can see we've got my little design. Let's see if I can pull it up, or if I don't think I even have a blueprint of it. Yeah. So this is my roundabout, or whatever it's called, basic one. So basically, you can see here something I realized with the train. Now I actually know how to use these rails. I didn't know how to do it last time, but this time I do actually have a pretty good understanding of how these work. And you can see I don't have it set up so that it just goes for each intersection. I have these set up for the entire intersection. So here, it might slow down the overall running of trains a bit because it's not per intersection stopping. But it should also help trains so that they don't get stuck, for example. So right now, a train, if a train was coming along here and it entered this roundabout to go down, if it was like here or something and another train came up, it wouldn't even enter this roundabout area until the other one had left, and then it would continue along. And that actually helps quite a bit because it just makes it simplifies things quite a bit. Okay, up here, I don't know if I showed you guys this last episode, but I wanted to show you guys this episode. That we've actually got this little system here for smelting iron, and it's also the same for copper. And what it does currently, and it's not perfect, and I'm going to change it, but just this gets the job done at the moment, is iron gets pulled in, and it gets thrown on this far belt over here. And then when it goes around, when it hits this splitter here, half of that's going to end up on this side and be forced onto this side of the belt. Make sure there's always a spot for iron to be placed on the other side of the belt. The only issue is that over time, it just compacts the belt, and this stuff over here doesn't end up running, and this does, so it's not a good system, and it's going to be changed in the future. And that's about that. And something else that I think should be noted is if we take a look at this splitter here, I want you to just think about this. Picture this in your head. We've got this splitter splitting twice. Then we've got that. We've got one being split into this, one being split into this, and we've got two being split back to this middle part. So that's not really a 1 to 6 splitter, is it? That's more of a weird, that doesn't split properly. These two middle chests will fill up quicker, and that's actually what's been happening. And while that's not a big issue at the moment, it could be an issue. So what I've developed, and so, okay, funny story, I was looking at a wiki page on stuff, and someone created a design that was kind of similar to this. It was a little bit more spread out, and it was just a little bit larger. And I thought to myself, like, I can figure out a way to compact that, and I did. I decided on this. Then I scroll down farther in the wiki page, and I see this. So I'm like, well, I thought I was being smart, but nope, someone else already came up with it. Well, whatever. So anyway, this is an actual true 1 to 6 splitter. You can see it comes into here and it splits once into here, once into here, once into here, and once into here. So for example here, they all get split into once. That's the key. One into there, one into there, and one into there. So what happens with the extra one here, because we're not splitting back into this one and this one, is it just continues around, and it will sometimes go back this way and sometimes go back this way, and it all ends up sorting itself out. If we, for example, just grab and we put 6 of these belts onto this belt by just hitting Z, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can see that they all go on just like that. And that's good. That's what we need. So, just thought I'd show you guys that. We're going to be using that design in the future. Not right now because I don't feel like redoing all that. Okay. I think that's pretty much all of the stuff that's happened, which there's a lot. There is actually one more thing now I'm thinking about it. Down, you can see it on the map. There's this other line that heads down here. That's actually that raw copper patch that I might have showed you guys last episode. I don't know. I was mining it out, and I threw it all into chests. That's just there. It's going to pick it up. We're going to do something with it probably next episode. I always say probably because I don't know how long the current thing I'm working on is actually going to take. But probably next episode we're going to work on that, which I guess is right here now. Okay, time to move on to the real thing this episode. Actually, no it's not. No it's not. You know what? One more thing I should mention. You might notice that all of our solar panels are gone. They've actually been moved up there. So this is where solar panels currently are. I'm thinking of putting accumulators up there too. And then we're going to put power generation up there. But we're going to work on that in the next couple episodes. You know, I just want all of my power generation up there. And I want to pretty much move everything out of the original base. That's kind of my goal. Okay. Well, if we move down here, you can see All of the stuff down here is gone, and we've got tanks and pipes just leading up that way. Now, here's what we've got. We've got all of our original tanks here. You can see we got our crude oil, we got all of our stuff, and it's all just being moved up this way. Okay, cool. So it gets moved up this way, and then what actually happens is it passes through a pump. And the pumps in this case are just used to provide one-way valves, so that all of our oil from back there is going to get moved into this new facility up here. Same with all the old petroleum and all the old lubricant and all that sort of stuff, and we just have to set that up. So for example, right now I think we're pretty much ready to go. If we hook up power right here. Oh, wait, let's go right here. Yeah. So if we hook up power right there, we can see this is actually going. And we're going to start getting some different things. We can see... Okay, I don't know why light oil didn't go. Maybe it's still filling up pipes. Maybe, why isn't light oil going? Oh, that's not hooked up. Oh. Oops. That was stupid. I thought I actually had that all done. There we go. Okay, so we got all of our different types of oil up there. Cool. And we've got our crude oil storage here. Okay, we want to move everything from down here into the new facility up here, where we're going to actually be able to, you know, store stuff nicer. You can see already, having just the 6 tanks sort of looks a lot nicer than having random scattered tanks like this. The reason I'm not just breaking them is because I don't want to lose all that stuff that I already got in there. So what we're going to do instead, we're not actually going to hook up oil because I want to kind of just let these tanks fill up first, if that makes any sense, before adding, converting the oil. So we're not going to hook up this pump yet, but we are going to hook up these other pumps. So let's get this going. Okay. We're going to bring petroleum over this way. Nice. Okay, so now that we got that set up, all we have to do is hook it up to power. So that's going to start filling up the petroleum tanks up here. Nice. That's going to go, should be going good. Yeah. I just don't want the oil one being hooked up again, so, yeah. We were actually all out of light oil, believe it or not, so that's why there's no light oil line. It was actually right here originally, but then I was like, oh, we don't have a light oil, so I guess we're not doing that. Anyway, we're gonna go for heavy oil, I guess, just over here. And like that, and like that. Okay, so that's everything as of right now. These are all gonna fill up with the oil from down here, and it shouldn't be balancing, it should just be completely taking out, which it is, good. And you're staying good, and you're slowly gonna empty out. But there's a lot of you guys, so you guys are gonna take a while. Okay, we actually want to start now setting up all the stuff we had down here, up here. So how are we gonna do that? Well, we're gonna use a bunch of chemical plants and stuff. So what are the main things we need? Well, we need the we need to make batteries. Okay, so batteries require. Batteries are going to require iron plates, copper plates, and sulfuric acid. Okay, we're going to need sulfuric acid. I know that requires sulfur, so we're going to need to make sulfur. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to need to make. And I think if we just have if we produce sulfur, yeah, if we use 2 chemical plants for producing sulfur, I think we should be pretty good. Now all that should be left is if we do that. Nice. And then we should just need to do a simple, there we go, throw a balancer in there and we're all good. Okay, so now that we've got sulfur being produced, I might have to flip the direction of that. What else do we need? We need to make sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is water, iron, and sulfur. Okay. So if we take the sulfur that we're already getting from here, and we're gonna actually pass it directly up into some chemical plants here. I think, yeah. Well, we won't directly pass it up, but we'll go pretty similar. If we, you're gonna need water too. That's Actually, what if we go... No, I need to... Yeah. Yeah, actually, this might work. Cool. And then throw some more inserters into there. Nice. Okay. Then you need power, obviously. And there we go. So that should be producing sulfuric acid. I need iron. I forgot about iron. Okay, I guess we're going to have to bring... we need iron for batteries. Or copper, yeah. Okay, we're going to need copper and iron, so we might as well split them off somewhere and bring them down this way. In fact, right here might be a good area to just split it off. I guess we just follow this pipe here. And then we'll keep the whole assembly line sort of deal. We're gonna take this and we're gonna pull it off here. Cool. We don't even need to go that far. Do that. And then we'll throw another power pole right there. Cool. And then all we should have to do is throw a splitter there. And do that. Cool. So now we should be getting that's not going to work properly, though. Actually, well, if I break that. And we'll pull out there, and we'll come up there. Cool. Okay, so now that we've got sulfur here being converted to sulfuric acid here, and then that's coming out this way. Cool. We can actually store sulfuric acid now. We're going to need some tanks. We'll do the whole 6 tank design, I think. Or maybe just 4. Yeah, we'll do 4 tanks for sulfuric acid, and we'll store sulfuric acid up here. And then we'll have to bring, actually, before I hook it up to the sulfuric acid production, I think I should have it hooked up. Oh, we still got petroleum. Ugh. Okay, but we're out of crude oil, so I guess that's good. Probably. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that disconnected, and let's get these, let's get the underground pipes for sulfuric acid moving. And just like that. Cool. So that should actually, as soon as I finish off with this piece of pipe here, and this piece of pipe right there. Nice. And there we go. That's going to fill up with sulfuric acid. It's going to pretty quickly drain the 1 tank we've got here. Fairly quickly. Pipes actually are pretty slow to transport liquid compared to having these tanks, like for example here, one beside another. Having pipes is pretty freaking slow. But that's okay. That's not that big of a deal for me at the moment. Okay. Those are going to keep going. That's... yeah, you're still going to keep draining. Okay. Are you all drained now? Heavy oil? Yeah, heavy oil's all drained, so we can actually get rid of that. Cool, okay, so now we've got a few more things that need to be done. We need to get batteries produced, which, that shouldn't be too difficult, right? How do you make batteries again? That was copper, iron, and sulfuric acid. Okay, so if we're producing... how much sulfuric acid? We're producing 5. So we could actually have... how much is these? 2? So we could have... if that we've got 2 of those producing 5 a second, or 5 every however much it is. How much is it? 5? Is it 5 a second? Oh yeah, it's 5 a second. So, you know what? Let's have let's do 6 chemical plants for batteries. Flip. And they go 1, 2, 3. Cool. And if we were to take a pipe, just go right down the back there, because this for making batteries. Oh, there we go. Cool. So if we pull sulfuric acid in through the back, just like that, pretty cool. And then we take pipe there, and actually let's go up twice. Yeah, there we go. We'll go like, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, what are you doing? Quit messing with me, freaking belt. There we go. Okay. Cool. Good. Whoa, what did I do there? What the heck? Oh, that turns on a grid. Oh. It's like, what the heck's happening? It just keeps turning off my night vision. That's why I can't see. Okay. So I want to go out this way. And we'll go out one more. That's not what I wanted to do. No, wait. That was what I wanted to do. And down here. Cool. And then we should just simply have to hook that up right there. Okay, so now you guys have sulfuric acid. Good. So now you just need copper plates and iron plates, and then you guys are going to be good. So, if we continue bringing copper down this way, we're going to have to do some splitting in a weird way to get this to work properly. But what I'm thinking... Actually, this should work pretty easily. I just have to make sure I get the right spot. Yeah. So if we go there... We go here, we do a splitter here, then we do a, whoa, what's happening? It's, there we go. And we do a underground belt here, to come down to here. So that should put iron on only that side of the belt. Good, that's what I wanted. And we might want this actually back one. I know, I'm saying, like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, and I'm like, oh, wait, no, we don't want to do that. Okay. If we do this, there we go, iron on that side of the belt. Now, we need copper on the other side of the belt, so this is going to be a little bit different. This should actually be pretty easy also. We're just going to have to do a little bit of a loop there. Cool. So now we've got iron and copper, but this is now on the wrong plane. Oh, crap. There we go. Now we've got that. Good. That's what we need. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use that trick that we used before, but I need some more stuff. Okay, so now that we got all the belts we're going to need, we can actually start working on this. We're going to just start right here. Just going to go... Do we want to do... No, we don't need that. Do we? No. No, we don't. Okay. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to get the yellow belts here to start going... No, why would you do that? No, what are you doing? There we go. Wait, no. Huh? No. Yeah, okay. There we go. I don't know what I'm thinking. We're gonna want to go and do that. Cool. So then we can keep going with belts down this way. We can bring belts across for here, and then we can switch back to the red belt here to go here to here to here to here. Okay, and once again for yellow, we're gonna want to go here to here. No, I keep messing it up again, guys. Here to here to here to here to here to there. There we go. And then we can just bring it back around. Cool. Okay. I think that makes sense. And then we can just go put here, output here, output there. Oh no! No, you guys are probably yelling at me. Guys. Ah, we placed that too close. Just gotta break it all and redo it. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go here, here, here. Cool. And then here. Yeah. No, I don't want those ones. I want these ones. We'll go here and here and here and here, and here, and here. Okay. Yeah. Let's actually move this up. Yeah. Now it's somewhat symmetrical to the point where this and this and this and this are the same, if that makes any sense. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, let me explain how this is gonna work. We've got sulfuric acid coming in from the storage tanks over here, coming in to the middle here. Okay. We've got iron and copper coming in on the same red line coming through here, and it is using a trick that we've actually used before on our system up here somewhere. I don't know. We used it. I know I explained it. Where we can actually overlap the yellow and red underground belts to actually have more sides to a thing than we really actually have. So we've got that. That's good. And we've got the output being the yellow belt here. And that's also good. And we should actually just be able to go like that. So just pulled off to the side. Okay. And then we've got all of our different inputs and outputs, and they're all making batteries. So this should actually work without too much issue. Although I do have to find spots for all the power poles. And they are not going to look great because I have to sort of stagger them in a way. That should actually start it. If I place one here. There we go. Those are all going, and we should be getting batteries. Nice. Cool. Okay, we're getting batteries. I do want to balance this belt though. Okay, cool. You know what? No. No. I want to balance this the other way and go up. Just bring it up this way. No, I don't need underground belts all the way. I don't know why I'm doing that. What I do need... Ugh. It's so hard to keep a straight line with these belts. Whatever, I'll run up and place them manually. What I do need are these, and they're just gonna head all the way up here. Not that far. Because where do they join on normally? They join on over there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through here. Actually, I can go... here, let's place the rest of this line before I get carried away with stuff. Could I technically go through here? No. Can't get that. Well, here, let's move that. Break that. Okay, I can get through there. Okay. Cool, I guess we're doing that then. Sheesh. Can't get right through there though. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to get through there, so I guess we're gonna have to go up one. We'll just continue the whole underground thing up until, I guess, here. And then we'll do a little, just maneuver. Cool. So that should work. And this should get batteries back onto our conveyor belt here without too much issue. You guys should come right here. Nice. Okay. So then we can just continue the belt. We'll just break here for the mining that's going on. Drilling, I guess. And then continue along here. And I'm out of belts. Good thing I am literally right above all of my belts. Okay, and we'll just leave that for now, and we'll wait for the current supply of batteries to run out before actually connecting that. In the same way that I'm currently waiting for my current supply of red circuits to run out. Are you completely drained of sulfuric acid now? Yes, okay. Let's get rid of you. Okay, I just took the sulfuric acid back up to the system because we were actually out. So, these two machines here should actually go pretty quickly. We might actually be bottlenecking though. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna bottleneck on sulfur. That's not a good idea. Or, not a good idea. That's not a good thing that's happening. So let's get some more chemical plants. Let's throw one more down maybe, and see if that helps. Okay, we'll see if that helps. That should do a little bit. We might need another one. Okay, there we go. So now that's gonna all go, and it looks like it's keeping up now. Although we're gonna have to wait until all this is empty to tell. But what should happen is we should be keeping up exactly now. Hopefully. Okay, it looks like it's going good, so we're gonna leave it for now. Battery production's going good, and everything's good. Okay. Cool. So the only other thing that's really important, or at least important enough for you guys to see it on camera, is going to be the production of plastic, which is simply coal and petroleum. That's also fairly easy. There's just one issue, and that's we need to get coal up here. Okay. So we need to get coal up here. How do I actually want to do this? This isn't something I thought about. I'll probably want to pull it down on another train at some point, coming down from up here. So, if we were to do that, let's just get this set up in that if scenario. If we were to do that, we do the one line coming down from up there. We could just have it come over here and bring it down. So let's say that's coal coming down. I know it's not coal right now, but I can get that going off camera. I'll set up another train off camera to get that going, and probably before the end of the episode, maybe we can see that, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll have enough time. So, for now, let's get plastic going. Okay, so I want this sort of, apart from the other stuff, just to keep it a little bit separate at least. But we want it at the same level. So we go 3 there. Ugh, come on, guys. What are you doing? Like that. Then we want to come through here. And that's going to need to be hooked up to petroleum. So I think I'm going to take another petroleum line off here. Cool. Okay, so we got petroleum running up there now. Good. Let's set this to plastic. Okay, so now we just need to get coal over here. Which should also be pretty easy. Okay, so that's all hooked up now, and all that's left is to hook up these inserters. Just like that. Okay, and then hook these all up to power, 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 and power. Okay. So that's ready. That's ready to do what it needs to do. So I'm going to hook this line up to... Oh, that's not right. That's not right either. Bring this line up here, and we're going to... Where would this be? Okay, hook that line right there. So it can actually jump across when it needs to. Actually, we can jump it across right now. But we're not going to connect it. because we're going to wait for this chest to fully empty first. Okay. So that's a bit of a confusing little bit of trickery and stuff we've done there. But it all sort of makes sense. We've got our input for coal coming in here, and it's going to come down here, and the other part's going to come down there, and then once stuff gets crafted, it's all going to make its way back out, over and up that line. Okay, good. So now that that's done, the last thing to do is actually hook up coal. Again, I'm going to do that off camera, because it's just going to be a little bit of a hassle to do, so I'm gonna do that, you know, when you guys aren't watching. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better that way. And the last thing I think we need to do right at this moment, so that I can actually start automating some more stuff off camera, is get what's it called? Why did I forget this already? Lubricant. There we go. Lubricant we need, so that's gonna be our tank for storing lubricant up here. So we're actually gonna just, you know, set up a quick little thing to craft lubricant, and then I'm gonna be able to do some more auto crafting off camera, which is really, really good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're good. Let's get then that there, and we're good. So that's gonna start filling up with lubricant. We've only got the one lubricant tank there, so it shouldn't take that long. Nice. Okay, we're out of everything except for oil. Oil itself isn't quite there yet. Okay, but we're actually out of all of our different oil products, which is great, because that means we can hook up oil. Let me just do this. Cool, so that should all get picked up. Nice. So now we can finally reconnect this thing here and get to fill up with some oil. Nice. Transfer all of that oil into here, and then eventually we should be able to cut off these pipes entirely. Hook up, which pipe would it be? That's lubricant. That's water. Here's an oil pipe, I believe. Yeah. So this crude oil pipe here, I believe, is connected to all of our different pumps all around our world here, and there aren't that many. There's a couple up here and a couple down here in this area. It's connected to all of them, I believe. I'll have to double check that. But we should just be able to connect that right up to the tank here. So you can get connected up as soon as this is done, which looks like it might be. Yes, nice. And then we should just be able to hook that up there. Nice, so we can finally start pumping some more oil, because I haven't really been pumping any oil lately. So now we can finally start doing some more stuff. Petroleum, light oil. Light oil is still going to fill up, because we don't actually have a use for it currently. Petroleum's obviously going to empty, because we have everything currently being, like, using it, so, you know, that's sort of a thing. Okay. Storage tanks here, though. We need to make lubricant. Did we already drain our lubricant tank? Yeah, we did. Okay, let's break that too. Okay, guys, so I'm ready to set up the conversion of heavy oil to lubricant. And what happened was all the other things, all of our things that we had pulling up here, it's all done. All the tanks are drained down there. There's nothing left, which is great. So now we've got oil being hooked back up to the pipe here. And we finally got some more oil flowing through, which is great. Okay. So now we want to convert heavy oil into lubricant, probably just with 2 chemical plants. So we're going to get the 2 chemical plants we need. Probably should have crafted those a few minutes ago, because they take frickin' forever to actually do anything. So now we've got everything we need. All the basic stuff we need. The only thing I don't currently have set up is solid fuel, which actually wouldn't be too difficult to quickly set up. Now, the only reason I want solid fuel I'm not going to be using it for anything like I did before. I'm not going to be using it to run the trains. I'm not going to be using it to power my base. The only thing it's going to be used for is for simply powering my car. Now, that might seem like kind of a waste, which it is. Yes, it is. But really, I don't want to have the whole system of trains and stuff relying simply on light oil. I would rather have it rely on simply coal and just have a better system to replenish that coal. And guess what, guys? That means we have to build that system to replenish the coal, which is probably going to be what next episode is. Again, I'm saying probably because I don't know. But we're gonna see. Where'd my stuff go? There we go. But for now, we can just do this. I'm gonna hook it directly up. I don't really care about this. Solid fuel. Then we need to get a stack inserter. Go there, and then chest right there. Cool. That's gonna go. Nice. So now we're using oil from all 3 different types of stuff, and we're getting crude oil, and everything's good. Great. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, even if you didn't quite know what was going on. I mean, I didn't even know what was going on half the time, but hopefully I can cut down this hour and 10-minute long video, God, into, you know, a good 25-minute video for you guys. So, yeah, that's gonna be tough. But yeah, make sure you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and make sure you hit the bell icon, become a part of the notification squad. Also subscribe. Basically, they help do the same thing. Subscribing and the bell, they both sort of do the same thing. They allow you to make sure you don't miss my videos, but the bell gets in your face about it, so you want to click that one for sure. So, yeah. From 7001, signing off. See you guys in the next video.